All right, there we go. Make sure my audio's good. Yeah. All right. Welcome back, everybody. MF Rec League. My name's Paradox. I'll be re-streaming the game between BOMBOGYATT and Wits Enders. Now, the stream was streamed earlier on a different streaming platform, but unfortunately, the VOD was not saved. So, I'm just gonna quickly redo a restream just for anybody that wants to rewatch the VOD between the teams and whatnot. Yeah. So we're gonna be jumping straight into the draft. I think pretty much remember it from earlier. Blue side is BOMBOGYATT and red side's going to be Wits Enders. We start with, we started with an Ivern ban. Ivern, Urgot, and Scanna are banned away. Or no, Skarner was banned on later on in the draft. Victor was the third ban. 1, 2, 3. For red side, it was Fiora, Gwenjamin, and I believe Gorky, the Gorkster, pretty broken champion at the moment. Yeah, this is the 1, 2, 3 for the ban phase at least. Starting on blue side, we B1 the Caitlyn. In response, I believe they go Samira Nautilus, I believe. After seeing that, we respond with Viego. And I believe we grab Zyra. Yeah, we grab Zyra here. These are the first 3 bans or picks for us. And then I believe they grab they grab Brand here. That's what it was. So these are the 1, 2, 3s for each team. Second round of ban phase, we saw the Tom Kench and the Urgot banned away. Or not Urgot. Urgot was already banned away. The Skyana. That's what it was. The Skyana. All right, and for red side, we saw the Gragus banned out, and the Jaximus. Wow, I'm surprised Jax made it through. I don't even remember that. All right, red side on R4 responds with Karthus Jungle, and we respond with Ari, and Ksat. All right, and on R5 we see the Gnar picked up. So this is the pick ban phase for both teams. These are the team comps we're going to be watching this game, and we're going to be jumping straight into this. Dual AP on Wits Enders. Yeah. Got some AP heavy topside, and their only AD being Samira. Samira Gnar made it pretty easy for me to just kind of stack MR, since I didn't really have to worry too much about Gnar and Samira in team fights as the Cassante. We're seeing a potential invade from Wits Enders. They're stacking here in the bush. Seeing a standard 5-point come out of BOMBOGYATT. And I don't believe we expect anything early. Do you see them down here in the bot side, though? Stacking in the bush. I'm just going to ward it out. Surprised they didn't try anything. Could have walked in. Maybe the sweeper could have grabbed the ward after P-Rob places it. Oof. Rough trade for the brand there. I'm just gonna Is that 1.25? No, that's 2x. Okay. I wish there was little increments, but there's not. I guess we're just going to watch it all the way through. Quick early trade for Gemstone, getting some decent poke out onto the Ahri here. Alright, some good early poke coming out of the Kate Zyra lane, as to be expected. Very annoying lane. Same time, the mid lane getting poked out pretty hard here. Already at down to about half health. Brand is a very obnoxious champion at the moment. He has very annoying trade patterns. Especially with the new burn item. Scott probably going to look to pop some of those pots here. Yeah. That's the good thing, though, is that she does have some decent stain, but walking into a lot of the poke here, already going to get his null magic, or what is it, nullifying orb popped. Yeah, null orb going to be popped there in the mid lane already. Ooh, nice stun there from Gemstone. That's actually going to be first blood going over to the Brand here in the mid lane. Looks like he just stepped up. Just able to find the Q. Really good job by Gemstone. And just chase him down with the passive and just going to get the proc. TP going to be used once he realizes he cannot catch the wave in time. See, Vigo just going to be completing the full clear. Karthus going to be spotted out on the top brush. Ignite going to be popped by Suncat here. Just going to be forcing Fitz out. Getting down really low. Probably going to be forced to come back to lane. Cassante moving down the river. Going to ghost onto Demi here. And going to force out the flash. Nice charm by Scott there in the mid lane. Just going to get some decent poke damage. And the bot lane, BOMBOGYATT finally going to be able to get some of these damage onto this bot turret here. Oof. More chunk damage from the Brand here. Already got the Ahri down to half health. Probably going to have to look to force out a base here. Some quick trading here on the top side of the map here. Getting close to the Megaform. Big wave going to be going onto the turret. Probably going to just look to collect that. Oof, damn. Nice hidden Q there. Jesus, Gemstone going to be able to find another solo kill. That was a really good job. Actually, how did he do that? Oh, wow, just the minions got pulled as they were walking in. And rough time for the Art here in the mid lane. Zyra gonna bait the Nautilus to hook them in. Demi is over the wall, but the heal and flash gonna be used from BOMBOGYATT's bot lane to get the Zyra to safety, but 2 summoner spells for 1 is always gonna be a good trade. Oof. Gnar gonna miss out on the boomerang there. Pierre gonna be jumping in, gonna try and use the double jump. Ultimate gonna be used by the Cassante to pull him back though. Gonna slowly chase him down here. Has the Q3 available. Is gonna have to pull it in. Gonna get it buffered in through the W. And it's going to be a quick solo kill in the top lane. The Gnar just got a bit too ambitious there. Tried to catch out the Cassandra on low HP, but the W buffer will be able to stop any engage there. Let's see, some standard laning down here in the bot lane. Caitlyn up about 15 CS or so. Oof. Rough trade patterns here for the Ahri. Probably going to get forced her ult out here. Gemstone wanted to, he probably could have tried. Hardy going to walk onto the Kate trap though, so he is getting rather low, but with the Aftershock available, could still try something. Cassandra going to be going in here, just getting a decent trade pattern, getting Pierre down to about half health. Doesn't have the all out yet, so can't look for any solo kill. Gonna hit it. Megaform gonna be consumed. And at the same time, the Void Grub's gonna be started for BOMBOGYATT here, so probably gonna look to grab all three of these with the Karthus on the bot side of the map. So BOMBOGYATT's bot lane does have to be careful here because with their jungler top side does make them susceptible to a gank. Hardy almost finding that hook onto the Zyra, would have pulled her underneath turret. And probably drawn aggro. Without flash, he definitely would have fallen. Let's see, we're gonna have Dragon started up here for Wit's Ender. With the bot lane resetting on blue side. Just gonna look to take this for free. Yannick. That's going to be first dragon picked up here, so gonna be able to grab that. Chemtech dragon going to be the second dragon here. Karthus equals CS to Viego. Yeah, that's a bit surprising. I didn't even notice that. See, well, he does have, 4 camps up, so sitting on 16. Hardy going to find a quick hook underneath the turret. Ultimate going to be forced out by the Ahri here. He's going to flash away, going to live on his life at the same time. The Gnar going to get engaged on by the Cassandra. It's probably going to be a solo kill picked up here. Going to be able to ghost and just walk away. Flash coming out of the Viego here, turning their sights onto the Karthus, trying to get the reset. Ultimate going to be popped by the Karthus. Body going to be consumed by the Viego, so we'll trade 1 for 1. Ultimate also going to be popped by the Zyra here, so try to turn back. Got a lot of engage going on. Let's rewind and watch everything that happened. So, Zyra just forcing out the Karthus here, and yeah, Viego came in, charged up the W, and then turned their sights on to Demi here. Yeah, and it was just a quick 1 for 1 trade. Almost able to get a second kill here for both sides, but just going to be able to escape with their life. But then in the top lane, you do see a fight happen up here. Yeah, they're equal clearing, which is really surprising. And this, of course, here is the solo kill by the Cassandra. Bit of a misplay, missed the Q2, so I had to pop the ghost. But able to escape with their life. Yeah, they're just equal clearing, but he was able to get, the 3 Void Grubs. Demi traded the dragon, so surprisingly they're equal clearing like you would expect. Stevie Wonder solo killing Nard. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just the Karthus wasn't like rotating his camps properly or spent too much time trying to cover a lane. before that fight, I don't think either of the junglers had affected any of the lanes yet. We're going to see the Blackfire Torch already picked up here, 10 minutes in. Already a 30 CS lead and a 1600 gold lead. So the brand is going to start hurting really badly in lane. He was already chunking out the Ahri. Ooh, Nautilus going to find the quick hook onto the Zyra here, and they're just going to one-shot him. TP going to come out of the Ahri here, so they will be able to at least trade a 1-for-1. Good use of the TP by Scott there to cover the bot lane. He's going to get another kill into P-Rob's pocket, so going to further increase the 80 carry gold lead here, already up to 1200. Ooh, Ahri and Viego going to be able to find out the brand here, overextended, just trying to get some damage onto this turret. Shutdown going to be picked up by the Viego here, so she's now going to be up a little bit of gold over the Karthus. Just keeping even gold. Besides in the 80 carry and top and mid. So nowhere. Nowhere is even gold. Either it's just one-sided for each side. Ultimate going to be popped by Pierre here. All out going to be used at the same time. We got a quick trade here in the bot lane. Hardy getting low. Going to find a rehook onto P-Rob. And we'll be able to find that. They're turning their sights onto the Zyra here. So we got another bout of action on both sides of the map. Looks like P-Rob Fitch tried to dash forward. But great re-engage by Hardy. Yeah, just be able to find that. And then they're going to turn their trade onto that. See up here, Pierre tried to throw the Cassante under turret. All out going to be used. Flash going to be forced out of the Gnar, so no kill up there. But the double kill for the bot lane of Wits Enders is going to feel really nice. Now let's see. We got dragons spawning in a minute. Void grubs are up, so might look to turn their sights onto that. Top does have shove, but the mid lane brand is starting to move up here, so could be a potential fight. They do have to be careful because Gemstone does do a lot of damage, barely missing out on the stun there. If he was able to find it, probably would have found the kill onto the Viego. Scott going to find the hook. Hardy going to be coming out of nowhere from base. Flash going to be used by Scott here to disengage. Q3 going to be found onto Gemstone. He's going to use the Heartbreaker. Even going to use the Heartbreaker to find the reset onto the brand here, but unfortunately, Karth is finally coming off. That's going to be a 3-for-1 going into Wits Ender's favor. And with the Void Grubs up, probably going to be able to pick those up. They were able to pick up one of them, so it will be a 3-3 split. But while that was going on, P-Rob and Lexi were able to take the bot turret, and they were able to find a quick solo kill. Or not solo kill, a 2v1 onto Fitz there, just overextending a bit. Tried to, I guess tried to save the turret or something. So still a 1500 CS lead in, the 80 carry role. Getting close to a 1700 for the mid. Top up about 200 gold. Jungle's now down 200 gold for BOMBOGYATT, so right now the main gold lead differences is in the 80 carry and the mid roll for each side. But honestly, I think you'd rather have a Caitlyn ahead, but a brand went ahead can fuck some shit up. Like, he will put out a lot of damage. Karth is picking up the Blackfire in base as well, so starting to work towards that Liandry's. We're going to have double Blackfire Liandry stacking for Wits Ender's side here. Already going to look for a potential hook there. Not going to find it. Just have to be careful. Blackfire completed for the Zyra here, so it does do a lot of damage. Hardy going to flash forward, turning their sights onto Fitz, flashing forward, trying to get something, not able to get the ultimate off. Hardy going to have to try and escape with his life. Ghost going to be popped by the Cassante and going to be able to pick up that kill. So Wit's Ender's bot lane just overextending a little bit. Brand going to turn his sights to the Cassante here, just going to get the passive proc. But yeah, 2 for 0 for BOMBOGYATT here in the mid lane. They're just fighting without their Brand or Karthus, who are their main damage source right now. TP going to be used here in the top lane to grab this top wave and deny the turret. Ooh, some decent damage here by the Zyra. Rift Herald going to be started up here for BOMBOGYATT, so there might be a potential fight breaking out soon. Zyra going to find the quick route onto Fitz here. Ultimate going to be popped as well, so just going to dissuade any potential engage from Hardy with the empowered plants. They're turning their sights onto Pierre here. He does have the Mega. Going to use the E to hop away. I think going to be found. They do have to be careful. Hardy going to use the hook to get out, though, so no potential engage here. So, you know, it's 9-9, even gold here at 15 minutes. They were able to pick up the Rift Herald, so they do have that. They do have that if they want to drop either the top or the mid turret. Cassante does have to be careful here. Suncat getting really low. Brand doing insane amounts of damage, and the Comet is going to find the kill here. Nautilus going to use the depth charge to knock up Cassante. Pierre's trying to flash. Going to flash, use the ultimate. All out going to be used by the Cassante to drag the Gnar back under turret. Got some shit going on here. Let's see, Zyra just walked over Vision. Thought she was able to walk away. He was going to try and base, and then the Comet from downtown. And then, of course, the over chase by Pierre here, potentially. Not able to find the flash ultimate into the turret, so not able to get the stun. Karthus ult going to be used, but just doesn't have enough damage already on the cloak, so has MR. P-Rob here in the mid lane, just going to be able to drop the tier 1. Just Fitz just being left alone, unfortunately. Hardy going to be coming from the top part of the river here, so they're going to force them downward. Might try and look to grab this mid turret with them off tempo, but only 2 minions alive, so they're not going to find anything. Just got some trading here in the top lane. Just 2 tanks smacking each other in the face. Gemstone going to pop the Ghost and going to use the Flash as well, trying to chase down P-Rob. Ultimate going to be used and going to get some few of the bounces in between them. Nice route by Lexi, though, to at least find a return kill onto the Brand. So not going to just die for nothing. Fortunately, Brand just fighting without the Liandry, so is missing on a little bit of damage. And we do have dragons spawning in here. They do have the hex gates to get back on the map if they do choose to fight this. Pierre does have TP, but it looks like he's just going to walk down the river. Let's see. They are set up here for the dragon fight potentially breaking out here. Scott just standing forward, does have the verdant barrier, but the Nautilus is going to find a quick hook, going to use the depth charge to knock up Scuttler here, and they're going to get a quick reset. Viego going to fall as well. Pierre jumping over. Ultimate going to be used by Zyra here to try and dissuade anything. All out going to be used by the Cassante, trying to turn back onto Gemstone, is able to walk away. Cassante just going to be held down by the CC. Samira going to be going in with the ultimate. It's going to be a 5-for-1 going in favor of Wits Enders, and Dragon going to be picked up here. So really good fight off of the engage by Hardy, able to pop the verdant barrier shield off the Ahri, and they just be able to start a fight through that. Fortunately, the Cassante just wasn't there to dissuade anything. Just a little bit late to the party. So now, after that fight, we can look at the gold graph. Scott, though, going forward, trying to find the quick solo kill onto Gemstone. Going to miss the charm. Going to miss the Q2. Flashing forward over the W, though. Going to use the W to just get some more follow-up damage. They're going to find the charm. That will be at least a return kill, so the brand just overextending a little bit here in the bot lane, but there still is a massive gold lead there. 2,400 in the mid lane, 800 in the 80 carry roll, a 1,600 in favor of the Karthus now, and only a 1k in favor of the Cassante, so a bit of a gold flip-flop. It is only a 1,500 gold lead, but a lot of the gold is on the right target for Wits Enders. Rift Herald going to be summoned here to drop this tier 1, so they are going to look to just free open that turret there, try and probably turn their sights onto the outer turrets or the tier 2 mid. Ooh, Zyra just going to be walking right into the brush with the Nautilus Samira standing in it, though. TP going to come out of the Cassante. They're trying to turn their sights. Viego going to use a Heartbreaker to get over the wall, but not going to be able to find anything. Samira going to be jumping in onto the Ahri. He's going to walk right into the charm. TP going to be coming out of Pierre. Ooh, great hook by Hardy, able to find the Cassante as he's coming out of his all-out. Ultimate going to be used by the Karthus, and that's going to be a kill going over to Pierre there. 4-for-1, you know, it looked decent at first for BOMBOGYATT, but the Viego just got bursted down, unfortunately, and it just kind of got snowballed off that. Ooh, Ahri going to be going in from the jungle side here, turning their sights onto Hardy. Aftershock going to be procced here, and he will be able to escape with his life, but the Vega will be able to get the cleanup kill onto the Gnar. The Caitlyn used the ace in the hole onto the Gnar, but no, Viego actually going to be flashing after Nautilus. So, going to be able to find at least a return kill. Really good job by Eve there. Let's see. Use the bounce, use the Heartbreaker to increase, and then flashing with the Spectral Maw to get the stun there. So at least able to turn a 2-for-1 instead of just a 1-for-1 trade. See, still about a 2k gold lead for the Karthus, though. 3k in the mid lane. And with those kills, the Gnar is actually up 400 gold, but Caitlyn's still having a little bit of a gold lead over the Samira, but they're pretty much evening items, pretty much. Where else is the damage? No, it's just mainly in the mid-jungle top is the SCS lead. Karth is sitting on an 800 gold bounty, as well as double large rod, so if he's able to get to death cap soon, it is going to be really rough for BOMBOGYATT. Karth is a very broken champion at the moment. Spectral Maw going to be used by Eve here to just stun up Hardy, but not going to look for any return engage. Fit's going to get caught out, though, by the miss with the Viego standing in it. Going to eat in, actually. Almost able to get the return kill onto the Viego there, but able to just barely get the kill before the execute from the collector comes out. Pierre tried to get the ultimate off into him, but going to buffer it. Cassante going to pop the ghost here. All out going to be used. Just going to slowly chase him down. EQ going to be able to find. Going to auto a minion. Going to miss it. Going to miss the Q3, but it doesn't matter because I don't think Gnar had E there, so not able to E away. So going to pick up that kill onto the Gnar here. 40 seconds before Dragon spawns. About a 5-second difference. Going to dodge back and forth from the damage. Ace in the hole going to be blocked by the Nautilus here, who's just sitting in the brush. Cyber just going to walk into the brush here with the Nautilus in it. Ultimate going to be popped. Depth charge going to be used onto the Caitlyn, but the Viego going to come in, going to be able to finally get the reset onto the Nautilus here, turning their sights onto Brand, who flashes away from nothing. P-Rob able to get the kill back there onto the Karthus here, who was trying to just walk away. Heal going to be popped, just going to walk in, just going to 2-auto him. P-Rob going to barely live with his life, not going to fall to the burn damage because of the Cassante shield. So 3 for 1 before Dragon spawns, and that's going to be a second Dragon going, or fourth Dragon, second for BOMBOGYATT going over to them. Yeah, really good fight all around. Gnar just gonna walk at the Ahri there in the top lane. Ahri doesn't really care too much. But just have to be careful with the Mega Gnar potentially coming out. Viego and Ahri gonna turn their sights. Spectral Maw gonna be hit by the minion, unfortunately, so nothing gonna be found there. EWQing forward is Cassante. Gonna find the Q3, but with the stun coming out, probably nothing going to be found there. And I expect the map to just kind of slow down a bit. You know, you got the Karthus who has the death cap in base, so gonna go back and grab that. You got 4 minutes until next Dragon. Pierre is gonna be walking into the top brush here, gonna use the hop. And Scott getting DPS down potentially. Viego gonna miss the Spectral Maul, gonna use the Heartbreaker. Ace in the hole gonna come out of the Caitlyn here, so they will be able to at least find that kill. And with that death, they might turn their sights onto Baron potentially, but nothing gonna be found. Nope, no potential Baron fight. A lot of pings in the mid lane. The Gemstone does have to be careful. Cassante gonna be jumping in onto him, gonna use the W, stacking up the Qs, gonna use the all out, gonna buffer through the stun. At the same time, there's a quick fight in the mid lane. Jesus Christ, it's like the 3rd time this game that just fights going back and forth. Oh god. Viego tried to flash E, but ends up flash Wing, but ends up W flashing. It's gonna be a double kill for 3 kills for Wits Ender's bot lane. But we're gonna turn our sights back to the jungle fight here. Cassante gonna hop over the wall. TP gonna come in from Ahri, try and buy him some time. Just gonna ult right in their face, but with the E shield and enough MR, we'll be able to live on 1 HP. Wow. Able to just escape with his life. I didn't realize directed camera was on. Scott trying to find the quick 1v1 onto Demi here. Going to find the charm and going to get the Q2. Has to find a little bit more damage. Flash Wing forward is the Ahri, but the Nautilus is here to clean up the kill. TP going to be coming out of Pierre here. Ahri going to use the dashes as well as the ignite, just trying to buy some time. Ace in the hole going to be used just for some quick poke damage as well as the first strike gold. Gonna half health gemstone here. Let's see. The nearest objective spawning is gonna be minute and 50 until the dragon. So, are you gonna be allowed to return on the map? You do have a lot of people here towards the top side. Setting up some vision around Baron. Gonna grab the Scuttle Crab to deny any potential vision set up by BOMBOGYATT. Not much to be fought over right now. It just looks like a lot of bouncing of waves. Do have a couple pings here onto the mid lane. Potentially, Ahri sitting in the shadows does have the verdant barrier, so we'll be able to eat the hook though. Nautilus going to turn their sights onto the Viego. They're going to use the depth charge. They're going to use the Heartbreaker to go in. P-Rob getting jumped on. They do find the kill onto him, though, and they're going to turn their sights back onto Hardy. Ace in the hole. All out going to be used by the Cassante. Going to pick up that kill. The ultimate going to be popped by the Karthus. Going to get some big damage. Gemstone just doing a lot of AoE. Still has the W in the all-out form, so we'll be able to try and chase him down. Gemstone just getting chased down into the jungle, but while all that's going on, Pierre just hitting the bot lane turrets. So 4 for 1 going over to BOMBOGYATT, but they will lose a tier 2 and tier 3 bot lane. Want to be able to pick up the Baron, so not the worst trade overall. You know, it's pretty bad because I think that someone was worth the shutdown. Samira was worth the shutdown, so some gold did go over, but could be worse, is all I'm saying. Pierre just being a nuisance here, just trying to slow down BOMBOGYATT from moving into the jungle here. Nobody on the dragon yet. Ahri and the Caitlyn going to finally start to come out of base. Each team without vision, they don't actually know where anybody is at the moment. Dragon finally going to be started for Wits Enders here. Pierre trying to stack up the Mega Form. Going to jump in, going to flash forward actually, and going to use the ultimate. Samira will be able to secure the kill. Depth charge going to be used by the Nautilus to try and disengage them. But with the Ahri here, they might potentially try to find something. Nautilus going to be found out by the charm. Going to need a little bit more follow-up potentially with the Nautilus and Baran just going to be able to escape away. But they will turn their sights onto the Karthus though. That will be the jungler falling. 4 Wits Enders, and with the top laner dead for 30 seconds, they might be Baron falling. It's going to deny the Blast Cone, and they're going to look to start up the Baron here. They do have to be careful because Bran can output a lot of damage. Sante trying to play point, turning his sights onto the Brand. Not able to get through any of the shield. All out going to be used onto the Brand. Not able to get the Q3 because of the Zanyas here. Just trying to buy some time. Gemstone getting really low. Baron will be finished by BOMBOGYATT, but Fitz is going in. Going to find a 3-man execute with that ultimate. Hardy going to use the depth charge to knock up the Viego. And it's going to be a, what, 3 for 2? Karthus finally coming out of base. 3 for 2 and Baron secured, so not the worst trade. Pierre just, Jesus Christ. Wait, what? Pierre just going to be one-shot by Caitlyn. Balon's character, by the way. Ace in the hole going to be used onto the Brand here, and that's going to be another kill. What is this? It was this Requiem, that's what it was. I already knew that. Requiem going to be used by the Karthus here to get the kill onto the Viego. So that will be one more member falling. The only person left with Baron buff is going to be the Caitlyn. Though the Caitlyn now sitting on 6 items. You know, gold swing back. Only a 2K in the mid lane now. Only 900 in the jungle. 500 in the top lane. But the main thing is just P-Rob is just keeping up. Though the Samira is getting really close to a Yuntal. I wonder if he's gonna go Yuntal or Shield Bow. Because I know Yuntal doesn't apply on Samira's ultimate crits. Even though the ability does crit, it's only on auto attacks. So I wonder if he's going to opt to go for the shield bow for more survivability, just trying to survive the burst. We do have a bloody game here on our hands. 64 or 65 kills in 34 minutes. Now, what is going to be the next objective? They do still have Baron buff on P-Rob, so they probably should look to try and siege around him. You know, it is a Caitlyn, so it could do a... When's the Lenko cast? I don't know, probably never. It's funny, because we don't even get paid to do this. I mean, we do. We get paid in skins, but that's about it. I got a $25 gift card, so... Ultimate's going to be used by the Ahri here. Going to find a Fitz caught out, and they're going to turn their sights onto him. It's going to be a free kill picked up with the 80 carry drop. That's a lot of their damage. That's like all their physical damage, especially with Pierre, you know, stuck in the side lane here in the top lane. Gemstone going to come out. Scott going to try and flash charm him, but not going to be able to find it. Ace in the hole going to be used onto the Brand here. Going to chunk him out, but this Brand is just being a nuisance. You know, standing in between the barrier and everything. Potential sieging. You know, Pierre finally came back from split pushing. Already back to half health though, because P-Rob is doing a lot of damage. Gemstone able to live that. Wow. Able to live the flash auto. I guess that wasn't a headshot. Wasn't a headshot, so... Not able to find that kill, but there will be at least a third dragon picked up for BOMBOGYATT here, going into the 36th minute, and 36 kills in total, or 66 kills in total. Ooh, Fitz potentially caught out again. Ghost gonna be popped by the Cassante. They're turning their sights onto him. All out going to be used, and that's just going to be a dead Samira. Another overextension. Hardy going to be forced to flash out as well. Scott able to dash over the wall using the ultimate, and will be able to extend that fight. Ace in the hole going to be used onto Gemstone. Is going to dodge it using the Zanya's proc. Third kill, triple kill picked up for P-Rob. Turning their sights onto Gemstone. Going to be able to find the fourth kill using the Q over the wall. And Demi just forced out, and that's going to be the fifth kill and the pentakill for P-Rob, and that's going to be how it ends. 40-34. Going over to BOMBOGYATT game one. Really bloody game. And that's going to be all she wrote. Now here's the stats afterwards. I think we need like damage chart. Here's the damage charts. Quick 52k out of the Caitlyn. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, team, huh? Huh? What was that Ahri performance, huh, Johnny? Why were you 0-3? 14k. God damn, bitch. 14k damage. Did we win though? True. But nah, she played a good game. A lot of good setup. Definitely needs to work on the mechanics though. You know, should probably try playing the game a little bit more. Quick 16-5 Caitlyn performance. Quite a lot of damage. All right, that was game 1. Now we are going to jump into game 2. All right, so this time, Wits Enders was blue side, BOMBOGYATT was red side. You know, the same 3 bans, I'm assuming, out of, was the Gwen, Fiora, and I believe the Corki was the 3rd one. Gwen, Fiora, Corki, 1, 2, 3 once again. And for BOMBOGYATT was the Urgot, Ivern, and I believe it was the Victor? Wait, no, it was the Caitlyn. That's what it was. So denying the ban, or denying the Caitlyn B1 like we saw last game. With that picked up though, it does leave open the Skarner, and that is what Demi picked up here for blue side. So with that picked up, fuck was it? I believe we did. What did we do? We did Vi, I believe, as a response to this Skarner. We did Vi, Jinx, I believe. Yeah, I think we did Vi, Jinx, you know, sisters in crime, 1, 2. Well, half crime. And then I believe it was Twitch Leona was picked up. Wait, no, we didn't. It wasn't Leona. It wasn't Twitch Leona. It was Twitch Tom Kench. So they went triple tank. Triple tank 1, 2, 3. And on that last pick, it was going to be the Lux. So Lux was picked up for Lexi in the bot lane. Going to deny that from Gemstone in the mid lane. Jumping into second ban phase, I believe it was Misfortune and Victor. And for Wits Enders, they responded with, I believe it was Gragas Jax. Yeah, it was going to be Gragas Jax. Here on 4 was actually the Lilia. Lilia was picked up here on 4, so was going to be sent there into the top lane. I think these might have been swapped. I think these two are swapped. Yeah. And with those picked up, we see the Hui and R5 Twitch picked up here. So I'm gonna lock that in. Final pick though for Scott in the mid lane was the Orianna. So doing his best Johnny impression. Was it the same performance as Johnny? I'll leave that up to the viewers. No, this is the ban phase. This is what everything came through. And that is going to be us jumping into the second game here. All right, I will be right back in like a minute. I need to use the bathroom, so you guys can just bear with me for 1 second. I'm just gonna move this over here. I don't know, some random shit might pop up or something. Alright, sorry for the pause. I'm back. I just ran to the bathroom real quick. Yeah, we're going to be jumping straight into game 2. And the most surprising thing actually was the Lilia actually going to be seeing her first lane debut this season. We've been seeing some very interesting gameplay from the Lilia jungle sometimes. You know, Lich Bane, Storm Surge, Lilia, definitely seen before. Don't know if we ever want to see it again. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out here in the top lane. It should be a pretty good lane for the Lilia into the Tahm Kench. A lot of HP stacking, and that is a champion with a lot of true damage and max health damage, so not going to be a fun time for the Tahm Kench. See if there is any potential like jungle interference. They will definitely don't want to leave that champion on an island. I don't know what you're talking about. We have never played Lilia jungle. Nope, never seen Lilia jungle before. I don't know what you're talking about. Yep. We're gonna make Orion proud and not want to rip out our hair and send us a almond flavored or almond smelling box. Hopefully, at least. Quick trading here, not trading, just some quick CSing. Let's see if he is able to get all 6 minions. Love the scent of almonds. It's a very nice smelling package. Should definitely open it. And we are seeing the new power of the first strike Twitch. So very annoying champion at the moment because the way they changed first strike is that they put more gold into the first proc. And since Twitch can just throw the poison out, and the poison as soon as first strike's available will instantly consume the first strike proc. So you just farm gold by throwing W's out. It's very obnoxious because he just gets so much free gold. So you just see some quick trading. Lilia being very annoying, just doing a lot of damage. Jesus. See some basic trading. Jinx Lux just getting some early prio over the bot lane, as to be expected. You know, it is double ranged into Twitch and Leona, so not a lot of early skirmishing potential. See, both junglers just going to be pathing up this game, going to be able to finish their full clears here and probably turn their sights onto the Void, or not the Void Grub, the Scuttle Crab. Ooh, potential gank here onto the top lane. Not going to be able to find the Q, so won't be able to interrupt the W from Pierre there, so we'll be able to just dodge that gank. Demi just going to base in the brush after taking the Scuttle Crab here. Oof, decent trading here in the mid lane for the Hui. Scott doing a decent job, though, to extend the trade using his passive. Lilia just being really annoying, just autoing Pierre, keeping up the Conqueror stack. So why is that over that? Why did I move that? So we're going to probably look to try and crash this wave. Takes decent poke damage from Tom Kench. Very annoying champion, but thankfully he is low enough mana that it's not going to matter. Gemstone trying to get some quick return damage onto Scott here in the mid lane, but not going to be able to find the, I think, the pullback. Scott does have to be careful, though, because if Gemstone hits the ultimate here, not going to be able to find it, unfortunately. If he was able to find that, probably meant he either had to flash the QW that would have came down afterwards. Because I don't think it would have had enough damage, but would have at least blown a summoner spell. See, both mid laners still haven't taken their first base. Lilia finally able to get a quick reset off in the top lane. Going to use TP to get back to lane. Demi, though, looking for a potential gank onto Scott here. Going to use the E to pull him back. But Gemstone just doesn't have enough mana, unfortunately, to cast a QE or QW. So not going to be able to find that. Both junglers just walking right into each other. Just kind of just having fun, just beating up on each other. Trying to stack up the damage charts to make them think that they did more damage than they really did this game. Lexi, though, turning their sights onto Gemstone. Going to pop the Ignite Flash Q. Going to be missed by the Vi, but we'll be able to pick up the first blood. Demi going to respond, though, with the counter gank. We'll be at least be able to find a return kill, but you know, the quick, good roam by the Lux here. Hardy just gonna flash after the Lux here with the Ignite up. And we'll be able to find that kill. Good job knowing that she didn't have a... She was low enough to kill them. Yeah, throw that Vi away. Ooh, Lily actually gonna pop the ultimate. Gonna take a turret shot. Not able to get the Q, though. So won't be able to find anything. Gonna try and flash Q. But just still not enough damage, not level 7, so will live on 1 HP. P-Rob just getting chased down, though, by the Twitch. Oh, no. Lexi just going to walk right in. Ghost going to be popped by Fitz. Really good double root, but I don't think it's enough. Wait, no way. She's just allowed to walk away. No. Demi going to flash auto afterwards. Wow, that all that was going on. A quick trade here in the top lane. Pierre just gonna W right onto the minions, and just gonna take the empowered W from the Lilia. Yeah. Yeah, Gemstone, all week long, she was just begging us to throw her jungle so she didn't have to lane against you. She was terrified. Oh, no. Pierre going to use the W, tried to find a quick pick. Pierre going to flash forward, trying to find a return kill on the Lilia, but not able to get the Q, so won't be able to get the Devour. So, just TP back to lane, and unfortunately going to die. Solar Flare going to be used by the Leona here. P-Rob going to be forced to flash out. Demi is here in the bot lane, though, so they might try and look for a return kill. Going to probably just turn their... Oh, my God! What the hell did I just watch? Hold up, wait a minute. I need to rewatch this. Mainly because it's just funny making fun of Demi. Ready? Boom! What the hell was that? Hold up. I didn't get that right. Let me rewind that again. Just one more time. There we go. Ready? P-Rob just walking away. Boom! What the hell is that? Just kidding. They're going to turn their sights back on to Lexi, though. Probably Twitch is going to be able to pick up this kill. No, Demi actually going to take it. I'm going to say, fuck you, Twitch. I'm the carry. Skarner going for his third gank in the bot lane. Third death for the Lux down here. Kind of getting abused. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling, Gemstone. Laning, I didn't even see that because for some reason I still had directed camera on Pierre. And up here, Demi. I have a feeling you can only ban so many true damage top laners since there's a lot. You're gonna open up with the ultimate, gonna flash over the chain chompers there, but gonna go into turret range unfortunately, and that's gonna be a kill being at least returned. Jesus Christ, this is just abuse. Yeah, Lily at top does not look fun. Does not look fun in the slightest to lane against. Scott gonna get jumped in on by Hardy though. QW gonna be able to sidestep and gonna follow the ignite. My God, Scott just doing his best best Johnny impression. Just kidding. Fitz going invisible though onto a P-Rob. At the same time, even Lexi turning their sights onto Hardy here is face checking a brush. Unending Despair going to be used by Gemstone, but great two-man root by Lexi to dissuade that big AoE damage from the Hui though, and trying to fight with the Jinx reset. But all in all, going to just be a 1-for-1 support and jungle trade. Yeah, Scott played our mid really, really good. He did his best Johnny impression. Oh, Pierre going to find the knock-up, though. I think using the W onto the Lilia, just going to throw her under turret. And at least going to be able to find one solo kill in return, so... Finally able to find his moment. Ultimate going to be used by Scott. Going to flash forward for the empowered auto. And wow, really good job. Really good solo kill there by Scott on the Aurelia, or not the Aurelia, the Orianna. And Pierre finally able to find the knock-up onto the Lilia. Going to throw her under turret, like I said, and that's just going to be a free solo kill. Yeah, let's see. Let's rewatch this. Really good auto by Scott. Phase Rush going to use the movement speed to just get away from under turret, and has to be careful though because Demi is right there, and he might be a dead robot. Ultimate going to be sidestepped. Fortunately, that is a very long range ability, or short range ability. Hard to Man, there's just a lot of fighting in this series. Jesus Christ, man, we are an entertaining team to watch. All right. Oh dear God. Just gonna smite him afterwards. We don't talk about the Q flash though. Surely she'll master that one of these days. It's valid, true. Hey, he got the kill. He smited his ass. we don't remember the first one. Amy looking for another gank here. Ultimate going to be used by the Lilia here in the top lane. And quick solo kill. No deaths here in the bot lane. They were able to escape. True. All right. She got some kills with it at least. Excuse me. Be 4 turret plates and the Void Grubs picked up here for BOMBOGYATT, so that's gonna be a lot of turret damage. For free, Yannick. Ooh, Unending Despair gonna be used by the Hui here onto the Orianna, getting some big damage. Already has the Sork Boots and the Deathfire Grasp, or whatever. Blackfire Torch. What the fuck am I yapping about? Let's see. Let's rewatch this play. So they're trying to turn their sights onto Lux, but they end up trying to tower dive P-Rob. But they just don't have the damage with just the IE. Fit's going to die due to the Lilia TP coming in. Demi going to return a kill onto Lux, though. I'm gonna be honest, she was really fucking tilted at Demi this game. she was getting really annoyed that he just kept killing her ass. Lilia just being a real big nuisance, just slowly chasing down Demi with the max health damage. P-Rob gonna be able to snipe him though using the rocket. Lilia gonna flash over the wall and we'll be able to at least find the kill. Gonna KS the Vi with the KS after the Lilia flashes over the wall for it. The KS. All that's going on. Top lane gonna at least be able to get some return kill. Ooh, really good. Okay, so I'm just gonna get out of caster mode. This was completely incidental, by the way. I didn't mean to do this. I didn't know he was there. I'm just gonna like toot my horn a little bit. I didn't even know he was there. I just threw it because I wanted the E to extend my passive on the wave. But thankfully, it let me live with my life because I wouldn't have been able to get the sleep off in time. Hui gonna just TP right on top of the Orianna ultimate. Ultimate gonna be used. Just gonna get some quick poke damage as he's coming out of base. Hardy though, turning his sights onto both supports, just fucking up everyone else's day. Though I don't think Lexi wants that. That was a misclick on the minimap. What was? Ooh, really good snipe by Scott there. I didn't even notice that when we were playing this. Lilia does come over from base, though, so they won't have any damage, unfortunately, with the Hui getting sniped. Ultimate going to be used by the Vi at the same time. Fit's going to flash into the rocket. Wait a minute. What the hell just happened here? Oh, you misclicked TP? Oh, yeah, true. My god. Fit's just going to flash into the Super Mega Death Rocket, unfortunately. So all in all, it's going to be a 3-for-1 trades all around the map. Yeah, this is looking pretty rough. Yeah, top lane almost on 2 items. The Vi, how much Vi gold? She's up 300 gold, so gonna be slowly building towards her next item. Mid lane pretty much even, but it's also a 1k gold lead in favor of the 80 carry role. So Jinx gonna be building towards presumably IE there. So IE Kraken is a much better spike in my opinion than just IE for the Twitch. True. But you know what's not the problem, though? Factor Box. Factor Box, use the code right there in the link, and you can get 50% off your first Factor Box and 20% off next month's order. That will never be the problem, besides Johnny. Johnny is the problem in our team. Oh, wait, what the hell just happened? I was yapping. B-Rob just getting chased down by Gemstone. Oh, wow, just find the QW. And not going to be able to find the ending to spare, though. Okay, P-Rob, what the hell was that? You walked into it. Demi caught out on the wolf camp here. Ultimate going to be used by the Lilia. I think the wolf woke his ass up, but going to use the blast cone to try and run away, but this is the Lilia on 2 items. True. You should have heard the slurs Scott was yelling at Eve and Lexi. That's what made them play a lot better this game. Lilia just running around the map, just doing God knows what. Tried to return a kill, but they just ran away from him. Fit's gonna jumped on by the bot lane. Scott getting jumped in though. Oh my God, we're missing ultimates, huh? Just kidding. We don't miss ultimates around here. Ooh, Lux just barely gonna miss the E. E probably would have killed him. True. B-Rob didn't either. That's going to be his second, I think, second snipe of the game. Did Gemstone just flash into that? Gemstone, did we just flash into the Jinx ultimate? Or am I tripping? Nope. Okay. Though flash is available, by the way. Flash available. Ping by Gemstone. Hui, flash ready. True. Oh, Demi gonna jump in onto Lexi, his favorite target this game. Tom Ken's gonna be jumping in over the wall. P-Rob gonna finish the turret though, and we'll be able to play off a reset. Really good binding by Lexi to return. TP gonna be coming in from the Lilia to return onto Pierre here. Two-man ultimate sleep gonna be found by Lilia, but not gonna be able to return anything. Vi going in deep, Jesus Christ. She is in there like swimwear, gonna flash over the wall, but gonna die to the Unending Despair. Picking up the kill is the Skarner, though. My God, you ran down. You ran in there. Demi gonna flash afterwards, but not gonna find anything. Playing off the reset, Jinx able to get the get excited, but no chase down, unfortunately. True. I think so. He needs to pad his stats a little bit. It's not called a kill steal, it's called a kill secured, alright? True. A little yapping in all chat. Campus more losers, says Lexi. All I'm seeing is she might be a little tilted. Just kidding. Though with that fight, the Lily gonna look to start the dragon here. I don't expect any contest. I do have Twitch and Hui looking to run up river here. Fitz is in stealth. Hardy gonna be going in with the whatever the hell it's called. Flashing forward is Lily gonna find a two-man sleep onto the backline of Wits Enders here. Scott gonna miss the ultimate, not gonna be able to pull the Tom Kench out of the hook. So it's going to be Dragon and 2 kills going over to BOMBOGYATT. She ate for that? True. She totally didn't send it in team chat before she got reminded she was talking in team chat. And then sent it in all chat. Ripshell are going to be started up here with 15 seconds though. Do they have enough time? Ah, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Pierre going to be walking in here. Going to find the root onto Pierre. Eve going to be jumping in, going to use the ultimate to find Gemstone caught out. And unfortunately, the grievances of their top laner is going to cause their mid laner to die. And with those two dead, the mid laner and the jungle, probably the two strongest member of Wits Enders, will be Baron falling here on spawn. Twitch running down to the bot lane. Yeah. It had quite a few good roots this game. Getting really low, though. These are the Baron buffs. Doing a lot of damage. But we'll be able to at least secure that. Lilia just not even there. I'm going to reset and run straight bot lane. Greedy fuck. Yeah. Yeah, unintended feature of Lux Vi. Oh wait, before you go, I'll just DM you. Never mind. I need to use your account in order to stream the games from last week that didn't get streamed because I don't have the VODs anymore. So I need the code to your account, but I'll just ask you for it. I don't even know if you're still here. Scott potentially caught out by Gemstone here. Fit's gonna open up with the ultimate, but not gonna be able to find anything. Gonna be forced to flash out, and that Twitch ain't doing a lot of damage. Scott though is gonna be caught out potentially by the Unending Despair, but with the Seraph Shield pop, it is not gonna be any death there. All right, thank you. I don't need it now because I gotta do it after the thing ends, but I'll just DM you when I need it. Okay. See ya. Have a good night. Pierre is potentially going to get caught out here. He's going to W in on top of Scott. Is going to use the phase rush, though. But with the Jinx and the Lilia, he is just in no man's land, unfortunately. Be a kill picked up for P-Rob before he goes to base. Lilia top, yeah. You know, they banned out Camille. I think they banned out Camille, Fiora, Gwen. I need some true damage, so I just want to go. I just want to go Lilia top, and it felt really good. I wonder if it's gonna be another champion in my arsenal. Y'all are gonna start banning out. Ooh, Unending Despair going to be used by... And the Solar Flare potentially trying to find a pick out on his Sun Cap, but she will flash out of it, so... Ooh, Hardy going to flash forward, try to get P-Rob, but he's going to flash away from it and going to get caught onto the Chain Chompers. Vi going to jump into the ultimate of the Skarner, but... Won't be able to find anything. Going to flash forward. They're trying to get a reset. Flashing forward is the Lily. They're going to not get the sleep off, but Demi trying to hold down the Jinx, but won't be able to find anything. Pierre going to escape with his life. It's going to be a 2 for 0 going over to BOMBOGYATT. Just unfortunately, Wits Ender just doesn't have any damage right now besides Hui. This Twitch is only on IE LDR. But also, can someone explain to me why he went LDR second when the only piece of armor we have is Myzanya's? Like, we have only MR. Like, we have no bonus resistances. Why isn't this just like Kraken or Collector? Also, I don't like IE Rush. Like, every time I was watching him auto, I felt like he had no attack speed, yeah. Like, I guess you get attack speed from Twitch Q, so it's not terrible. Like, 60 attack speed's not awful, but, like, once that falls off, you just don't have any attack speed. Versus the Jinx, who has Kraken and Berserkers. Doing some trolling over here. Hardy gonna get jumped in on here. Skarner gonna be coming flying in, but fortunately this Lilia is very tanky with the Conquer stack. Jinx able to get a reset, gonna turn their sights, gonna get another reset, trying to chase down potentially. Fit's gonna open up with the ultimate, but Orianna gonna find the shockwave, and then the ultimate gonna be used by Eve to jump in onto Gemstone here. And that might be it. They have Jinx resets if they want to try and end, and the Void Grub, so a lot of damage. This is actually really good by Lexi. She did a really good job here. She zoned them, just zoned Hui off the wave, so he wasn't able to reach it. And that's going to be it. 31-15 in a 27-minute game for BOMBOGYATT. Off the 8-1 Lilia top and 11-2 Jinx. So, got a lot of damage. All right. Lots of damage. All right, let's see. Looking at the damage chart, 28k for Lilia, 27k for Jinx, and 26k for Hui. All right. Now, if I'm giving honorable MVP to somebody on the enemy team, since I was obviously in the game of getting hit the gemstone, man tried his best. He got really fed on the brand game 1. Did as much as he could game 2, but unfortunately they just have too little physical damage, so not able to find anything there. All right, well, that's going to be it for me for now. If you give me like 2-3 minutes, I am just going to restream the series between BOMBOGYATT and Git that happened last week that never ever got actually casted. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, if you give me 2 minutes, I'm going to drop the stream and then throw it up again. Just going to quickly do our game from last week.